This is Mr. Psychedelic Gaming, and I'm kind of frustrated. I just made a video showing you how to lock files. Most of you probably already know this. I just found the film. I just felt like recording it because, of course, this is my first video ever. So I just figured out how to lock files, and I recorded it, and the restriction for the video was 16 minutes, and it was 15. I mean, restriction for the video is 15 minutes, but the video is 16. So, what I said and stuff that I did, it took too long because my computer is slow, and it's kind of like, I don't want to redo this. I can give like a voice tutorial without actually like, kind of like a commentary or something without actually doing it. Because I just did it, and if you see on the screen, this right here is the finished product. And I'm going to try to do this right here. As you can see, this will let you lock files to keep people from being able to view your files or even delete them because they're not there for them, but they do it for you. How you do this is basically in the description there's going to be a code. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. You want to left click on your computer, make a new file, and then on that new file, you want to left click and create a text document. I'm kind of sick, but you want to left click on that text document after it's in the file and press edit. When you press edit, it should bring up a notepad. If it doesn't bring up a notepad, just bring up a notepad and make sure you save it to that exact new folder or rename it to whatever. Once you do that, open that up, notepad. There's going to be in the description the coding. I'm just going to put the coding in the description without putting the website in it. So there will be like, so you don't have to go to a new website because I don't feel like doing that anyways. I want to copy and paste it off the website because my computer is really slow. But you want to go to the notepad and you want to paste it to the notepad, and if this loads, okay, it should look like this. You want to go down to where it says replace this red portion with your password. And if you can't find this, if you're just too lazy to find it, push Control F and type in replace, and it'll highlight all the way to password and replace. And you want to delete that. Make sure there's a space between the two equal signs and go to fail. Type in your password. For mine, this is going to be Xbox Star, just random. And you want to go to File, and you want to go to Save As. Once you go to Save As, you want to go to type in locker.bat. I've already done this, so it's going to be there. And you want to go to All Files. Make sure it's on All Files, or you've done this wrong, and you've done it wrong. And you want to go to Save. I'm not going to replace it. It's already there, but it'll work once you do that. I already have one there, and I don't feel like it deleted my modded saves already, and I'm not going to save this with that there. I'm debating whether I want to keep delete the red. I'm just going to put enter here, and you can just go there and delete it because the replace thing is way too long. But basically, I'm just going to close out this. Basically, how this works is when you first open it, I recommend you double click it so it doesn't pull up the command thing and ask you a question. That's just extra time. The first time you open it, the confidential or new file or whatever it says for Windows 8, Windows 7, my computer's different, whatever. Um, Whatever it says is going to say open. You can double click it and it'll say confidential, and that's where you can put your locked files at. If you want to close this file, you go to open, all confidential is still there, and it'll ask you if you want to lock the folder, yes, Y for yes, slash no, N for no. Just put no or yes. For me, yes, I want to lock it. And it'll take a second, it'll go to control panel, it'll say that, and then it'll lock it. Boom, that's how you do it. And now you have a locked folder, and if you want to reopen it, this time it's going to ask for a password. It's going to bring up the control thing, the CMD or whatever it's called, and it's going to, like the black box, I call it the black box. It's going to bring that up, and it's going to ask you the password. Well, mine's Xbox Star, capital X Star, and it's going to take a second to load. And it's going to open confidential. For video's sake, say, I don't want to make this video too long, I'm trying to rush. Say I typed in the wrong password. It's not going to open your file, and it'll give you another chance. I don't know if it's like phones, if you only get a certain number of chances to actually close, to actually enter the right password, and I don't know, because that'll defeat the purpose of having a locker, because then the person who actually created it won't be able to get on their stuff, and that'll be frustrating. I am going to make a custom code to where where your people, if they're smart enough, they can't, say that was wrong, anyways, they can't, enter into your, they can extract the password out. So that's kind of smart if they actually know how to do that. If they're deleting your stuff, they're not really smart. Just to be funny. They're not really smart if they're deleting your stuff. But if they figure out how to do that, then whatever. But I'm gonna end the video here because 15-minute restriction, and I don't want the videos to be too long anyways, and that's gonna be frustrating in the future if I decide I ever want to record like gameplay or something. But this has been a video from Mr. Psychedelic Gaming, my first video,